Hello, this is Aaron Woodson here. I'm doing Artifact number three. I chose to do it on a movie that I just watched recently. It's called I'm in Love with a Church Girl. Um, you know, just real quick before I get into it, I really, what drew me to this movie was just I could relate to it. Um, you know, I'm a man of faith, a man of God. I grew up in the church, and you know, I used to go with I used to go with my grandma and my mom every Sunday, just about every Sunday to church, and that's always been a part of my foundation. It's always been a part of my growth, and this movie pretty much it's the opposite a little bit. Um, you know, this movie I'm in Love with a Church Girl. It stars Ja Rule. He was a famous rapper in the hip hop community, and he stars as one of the main characters. His character is named Miles, and Miles Montego, and basically he is pretty much a part of a gang. Pretty much he has a crew that he grew up with. Pretty much, I mean he's successful. He makes a lot of money, but he he does a lot of stuff in the streets. He's committed crimes, uh, you know, and so he's being tracked down by law enforcement agencies, trying to bring him down, to make him pay for his crimes. But he's always been kind of an elusive character. But while he's kind of pretty much on the run, he has a friend named Nick who invites him to a gathering at his house. Basically, it's his broker, and Nick invites him to come on down. And there's a big group of people there, and he meets a beautiful young lady that catches his eye. Nick's wife introduces him to her girlfriends, which the girl he has a crush on is named Vanessa. I forget who plays her, but she's a very attractive young lady. Uh, and they pretty much start talking. They start developing a bond, or you know, there's a chemistry there between the two. And Vanessa uh, is a woman of God, and she church is her life, and so she invites Miles to go to church, but he kind of has reservations about going. And to make a long story short, you know, eventually he falls deeper in love with her. He falls in love with her, and vice versa. And eventually, what makes him decide to go to church was Miles's mom, who's been trying to get him to go to church, but he would never listen to her. She lands in the hospital, and she eventually dies, I believe from cancer, from what she had. And it didn't the movie didn't say what she had, but she just died. And it really tore up Miles. And you know Vanessa was in the hospital with Miles the whole time. Miles's mom was in the hospital, but when she died, she was there to comfort and support him. And Miles finally went to church. And uh, you know, from there, there was some challenges. Oh yeah, Vanessa